Alex kicked. Nothing. Panic flared. The tether, lifeline to the spacecraft, was gone. Mission Control, this is Carter. Tether severed. I'm drifting. Silence. Static crackled in their earpiece. Alex twisted, searching for the source of the break. Nothing. Just the vast, unending blackness of space. And Earth. A distant, fragile blue marble. Mission Control, do you copy? Alex's voice was tight, controlled. Oxygen levels flashed on the HUD, a stark reminder of their predicament. 78%. Each breath a precious commodity. Fear threatened to overwhelm them, but Alex shoved it down. Panic wouldn't help. Focus. There had to be a way back. Space was an unforgiving mistress, cold, silent, and utterly indifferent to their plight. Stars, pinpricks of light, offered no comfort. Alex tumbled, slow and agonizing, the spacecraft receding with every passing second. Think, Carter, think! Their gaze darted around, searching for anything, any option. There, the small maneuvering thruster mounted on their suit's back. A long shot, but it was all they had. Mission Control, can you hear me? Still nothing but static. They were alone, completely and utterly alone. Despair gnawed at the edges of their resolve. 70%. The numbers ticked down, a morbid countdown. Alex closed their eyes, took a deep breath, and fought back the rising tide of panic. They had to focus. The thruster controls were stiff, unwieldy. Alex wrestled with them, their gloved fingers clumsy. Finally, a tiny spurt of gas. They spun, disoriented. Another burst, longer this time. Slowly, agonizingly slowly, they started to turn, to face the distant silhouette of the spacecraft. Hope, fragile but persistent, bloomed in their chest. They could do this. They had to. Each burst of the thruster was a precious expenditure, a gamble against the dwindling oxygen supply. 62%. Time was running out, but with each burst, the spacecraft grew larger, closer. They were going to make it. They had to. A wave of dizziness swept over Alex. Their vision blurred. Oxygen levels critical. 54%. Don't black out. Not now. Alex's gloved hand, reaching desperately for the spacecraft, froze. 50%. The world spun, a dizzying kaleidoscope of stars and shadows. Blackness encroached on their vision, pulling them down, down, down. In the distance, a flicker of movement, a shape, dark and undefined against the backdrop of stars. It was moving towards them, growing larger with each passing second. Then, nothing. Only silence and the endless void.